Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. Today, again, we have with us an art of living expert and an officer of the Vedic Dhan Sansthan, and we will be discussing the chapter 38 of the Sunder Kanda. It's called Hanuman's return to Sita, assures Sita, and prepares to leave. So, what does Hanuman say to Sita as he prepares to return to Lord Rama, and how does this moment reflect divine assurance? Yes, Hanuman bows to Mother Sita with deep humility, saying, I shall return swiftly, bearing Sri Rama, the ocean of compassion, and with Lakshmana too. This moment echoes profound Shraddha or faith and Sharanagati or surrender, assuring her of Lord Ram's rescue reflects Hanuman's role as a divine messenger in the art of living. We practice Sahat Samadhi meditation and Sudarshan Kriya to access this inner certainty where devotion replaces doubt, chanting the Hanuman Chalisa daily reminds us that Hanuman never fails to promise a message. Gurudev often echoes when the heart is pure, grace flows. How does the verse describing Hanuman circumambulating Sita connect to Vedic rituals and seva? Yes, Hanuman circumambulates Sita Devi with reverence of parikrama, as described in the verse Satvam Aham Samastitya Raghava Nivedaye. This act symbolizes surrender and devotion as done during parikrama of sacred deities or yajna kunda. In Vedic Dharma, this is a sign of Seva Bhava performing Anjane Homam while doing Sankalpa for Sita's protection connects us to Hanuman's selfless spirit. Just like Hanuman, a Sevak moves in divine orbit around Dharma, around the Guru, and around compassion through Sandhya Vandanam and daily Gayatri Japa. Seekers stay aligned with divine protection and cosmic rhythm. How can modern seekers relate to Hanuman's feelings while leaving Sita behind in Lanka? Yes, Hanuman's heart is filled with both purpose and pain. Purpose to fulfill Rama's mission and pain seeing Sita in sorrow. Modern seekers often carry emotional weight while performing duties. Sudarshan Kriya releases this emotional heaviness, enabling us to act with the clarity like Hanumana Gurudev says, compassion does not weaken action. It empowers it by regularly meditating and attending Art of Living Silence courses. One learns to balance duty and devotion. Hanuman's emotions reflect not weakness but the deep empathy that energizes divine service. This emotional intelligence is cultivated through the Guru's wisdom. Now, what is the symbolic significance of Hanuman's departure from Ashok Vatika in Vedic perspective? Hanuman's ascent from Ashok Vatika signifies the completion of a sacred mission. It is akin to finishing a Purusha Charana or spiritual discipline and carrying the fruits to the divine. The moment he leaps to return is described in the shloka Tam Samskritya Vakyam Tu Ramaya Pratipadaya. This shows perfect dharmic transmission in Agnikaram and Vedic karmas. After the final oblation, one offers the fruits in dedication, similarly participating in Anjane Homam, followed by chanting Sunder Kanda chapters with the Gurudev's commentary, helps one complete inner leaps from pain to purpose. How does chanting Hanuman Chalisa enhance the emotional strength that Hanuman exhibits in this moment? Yes, chanting Hanuman Chalisa is like invoking Hanuman's own qualities of Buddhi, Bala, Vidya, and Bhakti. In this moment, Hanuman holds immense emotional steadiness while assuring Sita and leaving lines like Sankat Se Hanuman Chodave remind us that when our heart wavers, we can draw strength from his presence. Gurudev often recommends chanting these verses with devotion, especially during confusion or grief. The energy field created helps neutralize fear and plant faith. Art of Living programs, especially the Blessings program, help us understand that surrender isn't weakness, it's a gateway to inner power, just like Hanumana. Now, what lesson does this episode offer to spiritual seekers undergoing difficult transitions or decisions? Hanuman doesn't delay or indulge in sorrow. He assures Sita and leaps back. This teaches us that dharma requires movement, not stagnation. Transitions like leaving a role, habit, or relationship must be done with clarity and compassion in Vedic rituals. We close each karma with a Shanti mantra symbolizing completion. Practicing Upanayana rituals or even daily Gayatri Japa brings this clarity. Hanuman embodies the Vedic warrior, seer, firm in purpose, soft in heart. This balance is the core of brahmacharya and seva, and it is cultivated through our sacred samskaras and sadhanas passed on by our acharyas. How does His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Jesus' wisdom help us embody Hanuman's qualities in such situations? Gurudev teaches us to be like a Hanuman, rooted in devotion, unstoppable in action. He says, be a Hanuman in life, not just strong, but wise, humble, and full of love. And Hanuman leaves Sita. He does so with complete trust in the divine plan, practicing Padma Sadhana and Sudarshan Kriya, allows seekers to develop this centeredness. Gurudev's wisdom gives tools to balance intensity with serenity, just as Hanuman trusted Lord Ram's timing. Gurudev asks us to trust the divine intelligence and act with commitment, not worry. This is the highest expression of bhakti in karma. Now, what is the esoteric meaning of Hanuman touching Sita's feet and departing? Yes, when Hanuman bows to Sita, he doesn't just honor her as Ram's consort, but as Shakti herself. This act reflects deep spiritual humility, like the disciple bowing before divine wisdom. In Guru Puja, we bow not to a person but to the eternal knowledge flowing through them. The departure after this bow is symbolic of energy moving after receiving divine sanction. In Sandhya Vandanam, we bow to the sun, the inner light, before action. Hanuman's respectful touch shows how seva begins with surrender. Performing Sunder Kand Parayana with this awareness transforms the heart into a sacred vehicle. Jai Gurudev.